Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
The bull reds are showing up. Still out here in front of the old Fina docks. They took a lot of that structure out from underneath that deep water, that 30 to 40 foot of water. But them bull reds are still hanging on these rock piles right out here in front of Fina docks, all the way back here in this back little corner. So those of you that looking for your personal best redfish, good place to target them is right out here in Fina docks, especially when it's too rough to get out to the jetties. You can catch them all down here in the front, and out here on the side are also a good place to target them. Not saying you won't catch slot reds. Early in the mornings, late in the evenings, slot reds being caught out here. There have been mangrove snappers, a few speckled trout. There's still ladyfish being caught out here in the front. So those of you that don't want to buy bait, you can catch ladyfish right out here with some live shrimp or dead shrimp or even just a spoon. And then you can cut those up and go for redfish. Even those of you that want to run to the shallow waters after you get done there, you can run into the bays. Redfish love ladyfish, skipjacks, whatever you want to call them. It's all the same thing. Out here at the jetties, when it's doable and the waves are down a little bit, out here at the jetties, bull reds are showing up. They're in spawn. We've been catching a few of them that are already spawning, so there's some good ones out here. Like I said, those of you looking at getting your personal best, get you a bigger stick, get out here in this deep water. You know, I'm usually in that 30 to 34 foot of water, dropping either live shrimp or even cut baits, you know, cut mullet, cut manhattan, cut ladyfish. I usually just depends on the way the tides are flowing through here, in or out. I'm either using a 1.5 ounce or a 3 ounce weight with the number 4 to a number 6 Kell hook and dropping them straight down, no casting, because there's so many rocks out here on both sides of the jetties. If you got your lighter sticks, you're able to catch black drum out here, slot reds, mangrove snapper. Last week we caught a pretty good sized grouper out here, gag grouper. Remember, they got to be at least 24 inches. And you can also work the edges of these rock piles. Early in the morning, live shrimp under popping cork, or even your favorite plastics under popping cork. There's been still some pretty good trout out here first thing in the morning. The kingfish, there have been a few being caught out here at the jetties also, trolling with your favorite trolling lures. And you can go out to the first rigs if you like. But the fish, the bait, they're all around the jetties right now. Good opportunity to get out here on them good calm days and catch your personal best or catch you a cooler full. You know, the tides have been really fluctuating. It's either been real low or it's been real high. Last 2 weeks, water's been coming in. Water's been pretty high. But you can still come in Piper Channel, come back here to Island Moorings, all around these houses, around these docks. There have been black drum, there have been redfish, there have been speckled trout through here. If you'll look on each one of them pilings, there are sheephead. I mean, the male sheepheads are starting to come in, and they're gathering all around these pilings. I haven't been able to hook any. I think they kind of want crab or fiddler crabs or, you know, something different than just live shrimp. They might want to go ahead and spawn before they really start feeding. But when the females get in here, you're gonna catch some good sheepheads back here. But there have been black drum underneath these docks. There have been redfish underneath the docks, speckled trout. You cannot tie up to the docks. If you got spot lock on your trolling motor, best way to do it. And what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll troll along these docks, and you can see them schools of black drum. They'll be up on top, especially on them good, calm, sunny days. That 10:30 in the morning, we've been doing real well back here. back here on this back flat, where these oyster reefs are, those of you in those shallow water boats, especially when that tide falls out, even on a little higher tide, they get up on these oyster reefs, redfish and black drum. You can come back through, those of you that can run through and get over here in the East Flats, all these potholes back here, there's good sand pockets back here, cut mullet, even piggy perch, live mullet. There have been redfish holding off in these big sand flats through here. Even coming down this shoreline, there's some little broken islands that are off this edge. These edges of these islands got little sand channels that run next to them. And you get up there close to these islands with either cut baits or live mullet, and the redfish have been all over East Flats right now. So this is good areas to target. Those of you that get out early in the morning, who want to wait till that sun pokes up to get out on the flats, get back here on these gas compressor wells. All through here and around Pelican Island right now, there have been speckled trout through here. There have been mangroves up on these close rocks right through here. Just be careful of them big ships. When you see them big ships come through, get out here in this deeper water, let them come through, and then jump back in there, because they will make a big wake and they can swamp a boat quick. You can jump over to Dagger, on the inside of Dagger, and work these islands and these sand pockets through here. I've been using cut mullet. Been working pretty well. A lot of people have been using live piggy perch or live mullet. There have been good redfish. There have been speckled trout all on these islands. Look for the sand pockets. That's what I kind of look for. When I go around these islands, I'm looking for the sand that surrounds these islands, and get on the side that has a good sand pocket, like this one right here has got a good sand pocket all the way around it. Good areas to target them redfish. Don't get discouraged. Some mornings I eat fast. Some days you gotta bounce around and just wait for the timing. But the redfish are all in Dagger and Redfish Bay. There's good redfish being caught right now. Some days are a lot faster than others, but the fish are here and they have been eating. These little scattered islands all through here on each side, depending if north wind's blowing, get up on this on the west side. If it's blowing out of the southeast, get over here on this other side and throw up on these little sand pockets through here. Good fish being caught right now, guys. You know, the chains are always a good place to start off, especially those coming out of Aransas Pass. Island 1, 2, 3, and 4, all through here. Live piggy's been working real well. Live mullet's been working. Out here on the Klondikes, there have been a lot of redfish. A few black drum hanging on the Klondikes all through here. The water's been up, so you can pretty much run through there pretty easy. There have also been some trout and redfish on the old terminal through here. That's cut right through here. There's rocks in between, so be careful running in between this terminal. But on either side, there have been redfish. Also, you can come back through Moore's Cummins and jump back into South Bay back here on this shell. This shell has been holding redfish also. Now, if the tide dumps out, you can jump into this back creek. Those of you in those shallow water boats, black drum, redfish have been coming through here on the lower tides. But if not, if the water's up, get over here on this edge right through here. There have been plenty of redfish for everybody. Use your favorite baits, what you feel confident in, and get out there and spend the day and just enjoy your scenery and wait on the fish to eat. These little cuts coming into the back lakes. These little cuts, you can come through here, especially with all the water we've been having, and you can jump back here on these back little islands and these back little lakes. Been a lot of bait all around these little islands, and the redfish are following the bait, so there are fish all through these little back lakes right now.
Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte Graham.